The Ladies Circle.
Brought to you by Yaz Sanitary Pad,
Onga, Yumvita,
MTN,
Woodin.
We dey work hard, so we dey play hard. Talk about touchy issues. No time to stress on. Ladies Circle. Yeah, this is Ladies Circle.
Starting off this show with so much great energy, and shout out to the Ladies Circle family that keep coming back every Saturday, 6 p.m. right here on TV3 to join your favorite ladies as we get, educative, but as well as a little crazy and have a bit of fun. This is 1 hour you are going to absolutely enjoy. And you know what? Looking at my girls here today, feeling the energy that we have here today, we can definitely guarantee you that this is going to be one for the books. Ladies,
hello.
How are we doing?
We're good.
Not too bad.
Yeah?
What is going on in the life of Mrs. Sika?
Well, every day we're giving them, Saga, Willie. Yeah, that's what we're
I've
doing.
been stalking you guys on the gram. Small matching. Have you seen the matching a couple swag, couple goals, and then
It's giving.
It's giving the couple goals.
Don't worry. Our time will come. Okay?
Oh.
Don't worry. It's as well.
Soon comes.
It's as well.
Anita, how was your week?
My week has been good, of course. Taking a lot of pictures, work, and just enjoying life. I can't kill myself.
I think it's good advice. So take some time out to de-stress and
That's
unwind.
right.
Not every day bad news. You ask the average Ghanaian, or you greet the average Ghanaian, good morning. They'll ask you what is good about the morning. Let's be more cheerful. I had a more cheerful week, so we're ready to rumble.
And I love the fact that you've been in the gym.
Been in the gym.
The pressure. Getting ready for
Let's see the finger.
No, because
we have to see the finger.
Okay, we want to see the finger.
We have to see it. Oh, the gym is working. Woo!
Well, enough of our craziness. Let's say a very big thank you to our sponsors that continue to support the Ladies Circle to ensure that every Saturday we are on your screen. So a big shout out to Yaz Sanitary Pad as well as Yumvita.
And some more thank yous going out. A big thank you to Woodin Le Creator for these amazing pieces of fabric, and also a big thank you to Onga.
And of course, a big thank you going out to MTN and Cowbell. At this point, ladies, you know what's next.
For sure.
Of course, we have to find out who our very, very special guest is. And so, let's just roll the profile, and then when we come back, our guest will be right here with us on the show.
Ruby Bua is a Ghanaian entrepreneur and the creative force behind Kua Designs. She has crafted a remarkable journey, merging her finance background with a deep passion for jewelry. Her designs embody the fusion of culture and cosmopolitan influences. Despite her initial career in finance, Ruby's artistic inclinations led her to the Fashion Institute of Technology in New York, where she honed her skills and embraced a new path. Kua Designs, her brainchild, is more than a brand. It's a celebration of heritage. From her early days with weekend pop-up shops to graduating in jewelry design, Ruby's evolution is marked by resilience and authenticity. The brand's ethos goes beyond aesthetics, incorporating sustainability by sourcing materials from Ghana and upcycling. What sets Kua Designs apart is its deeply personal touch. Each piece, adorned with African themes and Ghanaian symbols, tells a story of cultural pride. Ruby's commitment extends to community building, evident in her gratitude towards customers. Beyond craftsmanship, Ruby's commitment extends to community building, evident in her gratitude towards customers. With a store in Accra, Ghana, regular trade show attendance, and a summer pop-up tour in the States. Ruby, welcome to the Ladies Circle.
So there you have it. Our special guest is
Ruby Bua of Kua. Welcome to the Ladies Circle.
Yes.
What
Thank
an
you.
entrance.
Thank you.
What have you been doing recently, apart from brushing up on your dancing skills?
Work.
Work?
Not as elegant as you would expect, but work.
Anyway, so much more to come with Ruby. We're going to find out all about her business, Kua. I'm sure you've heard of Kua Designs. It's become a staple, you know, for the Ghanaian fashion industry. But before we get into all of that, let's say a very big thank you to our sponsors, especially Yaz. Now, Yaz has a message for you. If you've been on this journey with us on the Ladies Circle, you know that we can attest to how fantastic the Yaz products are. In fact, when we're using Yaz, we don't have to cross-check several times. We don't have to change outfits because we're not sure. We're not canceling appointments to prevent any embarrassment or feeling insecure. In fact, here on the Lady Circle, we're very secure because of Yaz.
All right, and if you want to look very smart and fashionable, visit any Woodin retail shop nationwide today, because Woodin offers an amazing collection of authentic African fabrics and ready-to-wear that come in beautiful designs and colors for men and women. Well, for the men, if you think we're talking about just the ladies, no. You can get yours from Woodin as well. And with Woodin, you can get creative and versatile with your designs, be confident, and show off how truly African you are in Woodin. So go to a Woodin retail shop near you today and choose from a variety of trendy products to complement your unique style. And don't forget to follow Woodin on all social media platforms, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. It is Woodin Ghana. Woodin says what? Le Creator. This is where we take a quick commercial break, go make some money, you know. We need that money. When we come back, we get talking into the business of, you know, Kua, and of course, getting into detail when it comes to how businesses are thriving down here in Ghana, especially with all the taxes. You know what I'm talking about. So do stay with us. When we come back, there's more right here on the show.
Yeah, yeah, this is Lady Circle. Yeah, yeah, this is Lady Circle.
Many thanks to Yaz Sanitary Pad, MTN, Yamvita, Onga,
Woodin.
And you're most welcome back to the most entertaining 1 hour on a Saturday evening. This is the Ladies Circle. A very beautiful guest for this evening is Ruby Bua, CEO of Kua. We're going to be talking business and also having some fun like we typically do on a Saturday evening. So if you're back with your snacks, A+, A* for you. The hashtag we're using is the Ladies Circle. Do keep sending through your thoughts, your comments, even your suggestions. They're very, very welcome. The level of taxes, the exchange rates, and just the volatile nature of doing business in Ghana is making things very difficult for the average business owner. Well, Ruby is here. She's a business owner, and we can hear it from the horse's own mouth. Ruby, let's cut to the chase. Is it working or is it not working?
That's a loaded question. Yes, the taxes are high. That's a fact. But as a business owner, and as a business owner in Ghana, some of these things come at us at different times. So one of the ways the government raises money is through taxing.
That's right.
But then also as a small business owner, I know the weight it is on us. So when the tax is so high, what we end up doing is we don't pass it all onto the consumer or the customer. We swallow some, which also means it shrinks our profit margin. And there's an effect from that. It means we can't always give our employees raises. We can't even save enough money to reinvest in the business. And it has other effects from that. As an entrepreneur or a business person, that's just a word. Another word for that is problem solver. Constantly, you are solving one problem or the other. So, Charlie, as we say, Ghana we day.
Yeah.
So,
Ghana we
a
day.
step at a time.
Yeah.
Well, some of the factors that have been outlined, and we can go through them, and you can tell me as a business owner which ones really you have to contend with, or if it's a cocktail of everything. Other business owners will mention the exchange rates being quite volatile, those especially who imports goods. Also, just the purchasing power of the average Ghanaian, because when people don't really have money, nobody's splurging on the extras.
Two things. Even for those who have money, when the economy feels like it's not stable, they don't spend because you don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. So you are right about that. And it is all the factors you listed. It's not just the taxes, it's the exchange rate and just the fear of what's to come tomorrow. So let me just hold on to my money, right?
Yeah.
I can't be spending every weekend and enjoying. So even some of our customers who you know can afford, they hold back a bit because you kind of don't know what tomorrow holds.
Yeah.
Yes.
Does it force you to be innovative in terms of how you present your product, how you sell your products to people?
You have to.
Are you offering deals where people can put layaways and things like that, just so that they can feel a bit more comfortable
You
to
have
be able to still live
As
the
I
lifestyle?
mentioned, you end up finding yourself reducing how much profit you make on a product because you are a business owner, but you are also Ghanaian, you also live here, you also know what's going on. So you know that if you price yourself out of your target market, then you are left with either having little money or no money.
I think during the COVID era, when we'd spoken about this before, where people were putting 400, 500% on items, not thinking about their brothers or their sisters and realizing that this can affect them too. So it's nice to have a business person who's thinking, no, I'm also Ghanaian, I also know what they're going through.
Like I always say, without our customers, we don't have a business. I mean, it doesn't matter. So when you keep your customer at the forefront and you think about them first, you may go through tough times, but I believe in the end you will always win. You know, you can't cut corners so much because you want to make a profit. But what I actually do is when my customers do come in, I do explain to them how things are. They may say, hey, the prices now, dear, you know.
And then sometimes, kind of customer.
You know,
I walk
but
in
you
and
know,
start shouting, hey!
but I do say things like, but you know, for the past 4 years, if you look at it in the dollar equivalent, we haven't increased our price. And they're like, hey, that long? We're like, yes, we haven't. We just try to inch it up a bit, or we introduce other products that are lower priced, just something, because my place, people do come there for gift giving. So if they can get Sika, the gift that's going to cost them 2,000. Maybe now I'll introduce something that's 500 cedis, you know, so that they can still get Sika a very nice gift.
Go lower.
Even with the 500
that's very
cedis.
innovative.
But you know, you mentioned that, I mean, from now till December, it's like your cocoa season.
Yeah. No, the cocoa season is December.
December.
But you have to get ready for the cocoa season.
To harvest, you have to
Yes.
plant,
Okay, so you know, in terms of that as well, there's a bit of a tourism, you know, benefits that you get. So when we have the tourists come in and all that, but before they come in from January till that point, and especially when now it's some way.
So in
how
terms
then do you
of
manage as a business person? Because I realize that some businesses, they really wait till December. Sometimes from January, you are not really, then December, they feel like, oh, let me pump this into it and make my things very expensive. Oh, the tourists who are coming down will be purchasing and all of that.
So you have to know your industry and you have to know what works. For us, January is actually a good month. Why? A lot of people return from the 5th going and they take gifts back. So you have to make sure it doesn't look like you have leftover products. They have to walk in. They came in around the 23rd. When they walk in January, they have to see new products where they're like, oh, wow. They have to feel like you're always thinking about them. People miss out on that. The fact that people are traveling back and are taking gifts. And not only that, you have to advertise and tell them that come to me for gifts when you are going back. Because some people will not even think about that. And then they're at the airport and they're like, hey, I've done my dirty December chilling and I didn't get my friend a gift, you know. So you have to remind them to do that.
Understanding who your target market is, and even understanding that you can branch out of your target market if you can be creative.
Yeah. What I do say is, especially for products that I sell, Ghana's middle class is small. And sometimes I feel like it keeps shrinking. So what do? You branch out of Ghana. And now you can ship internationally. Most of my shipping internationally is done between 3 to 5 days. You get your product. So we go online. And now most of my clients would call it WhatsApp shopping. So you video call us on WhatsApp, and then they actually take the camera to the product.
That's my first time hearing of that.
Yes, we do that.
Yeah.
Am I giving my secrets out?
I mean,
but I'm a sharer.
Cool.
I believe the pie is big enough for all of us. So when someone, and now WhatsApp is so common everywhere, they call you on WhatsApp within your business hours, then you take them looking around all the different products, and then they pick it, and you can tell them, let me send you close-up pictures. Let me send you pictures of the inside of the bag. Let me show you more. Then they buy online, and then you ship it to them.
That's exciting. So it's like having your own personal
shopper.
but they're a virtual personal shopper.
This is actually pointing us more towards the area of customer service, right? Which we don't tend to sort of take Oh, Helen. Helen has had experiences, we know. But here in Ghana, I mean, just recently, and I'm not going to name the company because they're quite a popular company. And
I wish you would.
I walked into one of their branches in East Legon, and I don't know whether there's no formal training for some of these salespeople that they have in the shops, etc. But it's almost like they just were not bothered. It was like they were there to pass away time. They weren't engaging. They didn't welcome me with a smile. They didn't tell me about the product. Do you know I was in the shop for about 5 minutes before somebody said, please,
you stayed for 5 minutes?
I stayed because I was looking, I was looking for something. So it is very refreshing to find a company that understands that customer service is key. And putting the customer first is very important.
Definitely. And it's so. Again, since I'm Ghanaian, I see it from both sides. I have an employee who's been with me for over 8 years. And within the first 2 months, I almost let her go because I said, when people walk in, speak. But then I also learned it's a Ghanaian thing. Let me tell you what happened once. Someone walked in, and so I gave her tools. How are you today? Is it your first time in our shop? Is there anything we can help you? And then the person was like, hey, why? Too many questions. Hey, please, let me just. So you people, you don't see that side.
Yes.
The Ghana madam, when she walks in, it's intimidating. Sometimes the employees are intimidated because when they walk in, they're like, hey, this is Sika. Hey, Charlie, I don't want to. Can I even talk to her? And I always say, with business owners, you may not always get it right, but if you say this is your intention, then you are constantly working on it, and then it gets better.
We want to know more about your journey as an entrepreneur, how you started, and I mean, it's been a long
Charlie.
There's a love story. There's a love story in there.
Actually, I was about to say, it's not that I started with a business plan and I said, no. My husband moved to Ghana and I followed. The story is not as business structured as one would want it to be. But I did start in the US and I felt I could run it as an online shop. And because now everybody shops online. And my husband did move to the US. And I remember there was one random conversation we're having and I said, oh, can you see yourself staying in Ghana? And he's like, yes. And I was like, ish, I'm in trouble. Because at that moment, I had not thought of moving, you know. It was not, you know. But then I thought, with what I do, I actually do want to use labor from Ghana. I want to use materials from Ghana. And I thought, how amazing, how beautiful it will be if I actually do set up shop and be close to manufacturing. So that's how it started, yes.
Wow, but you know, your name sounds very Ghanaian. The Kua, when you hear it, you're thinking Ikea.
So Kua is my mom's name. It's an Nzima name, Kua. Without the A, just the K-U-A.
Okay.
Yes.
Speaking of being authentic, even when it comes to your Kua kids. Oh, look at you. You start to blush. I mean, we've seen, you know, kids' outfits. We've seen people do a kid's line. But yours is so different. It's so unique. Could you tell us a little bit about what inspired that?
I look at myself growing up, and I don't know about you guys, because I have a feeling you guys are way younger than me. But when I was a kid, we didn't want to wear anything African print. We didn't make African print sexy.
Oh my God.
Do you see what I mean? Yes. Yeah. It was cool to look European, even sound European, everything.
The ready-made stuff.
Charlie, our colonial mindset there was really deep, you know. And then over the years, we started changing that. We started taking pride in what we do. And so when I'm designing products for Kua kids, I ask myself, when I was a kid, would I be proud to wear this? Would I feel good? Would I, you know, and I test it with my kids. I say, we're doing a photo shoot, will you do it? And she'll say, I'll wear this one and this one and this one. Oh, Mama, no, not that one. And I'm like, That means when the customers come in there, they are not excited. And then you know to tweak it a bit because they need to feel confident in whatever they wear, especially when it's African inspired.
Wow. I have this Kua dress. Remember the dress that, oh my goodness. Everywhere I go, when I wear that dress, I get 10, 20. Where did you get the dress?
We need to get that dress.
But it's sold out. That's the thing. But women, we are like that.
Yes.
We want what someone has when it looks good, but then we don't want anybody else to have it. So when they come in, sometimes they'll be like, hey, you're still making more of this dress. I don't want to look like the whole of a crowd.
Oh my goodness.
That's me. That's me on any day.
See?
Like, yeah.
That's
how can we, the consumers, actually help businesses like yours?
Thank you for asking that, because sometimes it's not even as hard as we think it is. When you see us on social media, share. When you have friends saying they're looking for a gift from somewhere, don't tell them to go to the big box places where, you know what I'm saying? You know, when you buy from Koa, you are actually impacting my life and the lives of my employees, which some of them have been with me 8 years or even more. So when you have friends and family visiting from outside Ghana and they want something unique when they are going back, recommend a small business owner, someone who makes products in Ghana. So it's that. And of course, purchase from us, patronize us. So sometimes I think people don't think they think have to do so much to come. When you come and buy just a bracelet for 100 cedis, I'm super grateful, because 100 cedis adds up, and then you may also see something else. So just help us spread the word about our business. That's the least we can ask.
My goodness. Imagine a Kua gift as a wedding favor, as a Christmas hamper. And I've seen your things. They're so unique. I don't know where you source the material from. I'm assuming it's all
in Ghana.
Locally. But it's really the manipulation of it. Because a lot of people source things in Ghana, but then when you see a Kua product, you realize, oh wow, thought has gone into
I understand what Sika is saying.
Yes, thought has gone into it. You know, a design process has gone into it. Above all, care.
Thank you.
And love has gone. You can run me my check later.
Thank you.
For this, because look at this.
This is stunning. It's
You made this
absolutely
from scratch.
stunning.
Yes.
Wow.
There's a whole story about this. Let me show you. If you go here, we talk about the whole story. It was inspired by. It was inspired by.
We need to project some of these things.
Yes.
We really need
It was
to.
inspired by the Wedro. That bag design. Yes.
This is what we pound fufu in.
You know
When
what
I say we are Ghanaian inspired, I really mean
Wow.
it. But there's beauty all around us, though. Even our cooking utensils.
That's very exciting. I mean, we do know that about 58% of business owners on the continent are women. And Ghanaian women, we know, work super, super hard.
Yes.
Is there any particular situation that you think in business is heightened or is made more difficult because you're a woman? Or in this line of business, is it still a seamless affair? I'm talking maybe specifically about things like bureaucracy, having to renew certain things, certificates, taxes, all of that stuff.
I do think it's there, but I also think it's subtle.
Okay.
You won't walk into a business and they will tell you, because you're a woman, we're not opening doors for you. But then you will notice the boys after work when they meet or when they go golfing. Some deals are struck there where you are not there by default. But I will also say, though, that if you push, you will still make it. Because Ghana, with having people like Yasantua and strong women, we also do understand that the Ghanaian woman is strong and is determined. So I don't think it is a situation whereby no doors are opening. It's just that we may need to bang on the door a little harder. But when you do, it does open. Yes.
How do you define success?
I always say, I don't like the tag superwoman or you do it all, because I almost feel like that puts pressure on us. If I'm tired, I'm tired. You know, if I want to spend time with my kids, I don't now need to wake up at 4 a.m., do the cooking, then spend time with the kids, then rush to work, then do. It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah. Give yourself some.
Give yourself, Give yourself the break you need. You know, every now and then you hear, "Hey, as for me, my husband, I'm the only one who can cook for him." Please, why?
Please, why?
You know, for what I've been through all these years as a business owner, and Charlie, chopping onions is not, it's okay. Let me also hire somebody. And it stimulates the economy
You've
that way.
done something.
Yes, we've well done something.
I agree, totally.
You know, and sometimes the pressure is self-imposed. Because we define women in so many, you are good here, you are good here, you are good here, hey, you're a superwoman, I can do. Please, it's okay. It's okay.
Here on the Lady Circle, though, we're all about soft life.
Thank you.
If the life isn't soft, we don't like it.
Who can say life?
Honestly.
But we've enjoyed every bit of this conversation. I've learned a whole lot, and trust me, we are visiting your shop. Like you see us every week.
I'm inviting you.
Yes.
Maybe you should come and shoot at my shop.
Ooh. When we're done, we're taking everything away.
What does Oprah say? You get a car, you get a house, you get a house.
I mean, we're enjoying this so much, and I'm sure, I mean, Sika, myself, Helen, when we want to, you know, start something similar, we'll come for some ideas here and
Like
there.
I said, the pie is big enough. In fact, we need more people.
Exactly.
Seriously. Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
But this is where we take a break. When we come back, we let our head down, have a lot of fun, and of course, the conversation also continues on the show. So don't go anywhere. We'll be back.
Yeah, yeah, this is Lady Circle. Yeah, yeah, this is Lady Circle.
That's right, great energy, fantastic conversation, and all the entertainment you will need on a Saturday evening right here on the Lady Circle. Now, the hashtag is the Lady Circle. In fact, if you've just joined us, you have joined us at a very good time. This is where the game segment happens, where people try to cheat, but it's okay. The Lord is watching. Remember, the Lord is watching you. That's right. And today's game promises to be one for the books. We have Ruby here who is ready to go. Her competitive nature is definitely going to be stared as we do our game today. And it's called the 5-second rule. It's not a new game to the show, but this time I think it's going to be a little bit more difficult than we are used to. Now, it's very simple. Once we pick a word, we have 5 seconds to name 3 things associated to the word. It's very simple, right? 3, 2, 1, go.
3 Ghanaian prints of fabrics. Udin, GTP, Lala Kaluza. You ever heard of Lala Lakuda?
No, please, which part is it from?
Go up north. You know of Kalagadugas. That's the point for me.
There's Kente, there's ATL, there's Prince.
And there's Lagadusas.
There's no Lagadusas.
The smock.
Ruby,
Guys, come
please,
on.
let's go.
3 Ghanaian designers.
Go.
Let's go.
Teta.
Ruby Bois of Kwa.
Yes.
Aisha Yensu of Christy Brown.
Yes.
And chocolate.
Timer.
No, she got it.
I think you got it just in time. Just in time.
Wow.
She got
All
it.
right. 3 reasons to have a mirror. To look at myself, to check if my outfit is okay, to style my hair.
Woo! I'll
Please,
go.
to look at myself, to
look
check
at-
if I'm okay.
No,
Isn't that not the same
it is
thing?
not the
Look
same.
if my outfit is okay.
Okay.
3 things that can be found in your closet: your shoes, your dresses, your hats.
Yeah.
No, you can't find hats in the closet. Hats are so big, you have to put it outside, find a dummy and put
I've
it
seen
on.
people put some
and, you
nails
know,
on the side of the door
you
and hang their
put it
hats.
out. But
Yes.
it's not in the closet.
If you go to Lala Sulala Designs, that's what they do there.
As
So
it stands now, we all have a point apart from Helen.
Helen.
So let's see.
you don't know of Lala Sukala? Oh, Lala Sukala.
Let's see
we are
if
so
she
sorry.
can catch up. Yeah.
When I wear your designs, they'll know. 3 things you can do with your hair. You can flip it, you can tie it up, and you can use it to maybe tickle your loved one.
No.
Those are very valid things to do with your hair.
Who
Thank
uses
you.
hair to tickle a man?
I said your loved one. I said you can flip your hair, wear it up, or
You can't tickle me. You can't
tickle
tickle.
your loved one.
No.
How does that feel? Ticklish, right?
Helen, we are not taking that.
No.
Sadly,
If that's what she says she does. Who are we?
Hey, this is a point. Thank you so much.
No, it's not a point.
Masa. Tickle us.
3 things you can do to your fingernails. You can paint them, you can bite them, and you can scratch with them.
Woo! Hey,
But technically,
scratching.
do to your fingernails.
You can scratch to
your fingernails.
So you're putting somebody else's skin on your fingernail. That's a scratch.
Sister,
Hey. Right now, we've reached some bedroom territory. We are tickling and scratching.
Remember that?
All right.
Ghana?
3 things to accessorize with: necklaces, bracelets, sunglasses.
Woo!
That was on point.
Sika, I think you
Because
flipped
what?
this
You are
thing
the
before
queen of
the...
accessories.
Sika, I think you flipped it before the
she finished
sentence
the
ended.
She's the queen of accessories.
Okay, we'll take it.
3 things that protect you from the sun: sunglasses, sunblock, and hats. Caps.
Yes.
No.
What?
So by sunblock, sunscreen?
Sunscreen and
Yeah,
sunblock, yeah.
Okay, cool.
No.
What?
You are saying too many hats. It's like hats.
It works with a
The
question.
disqualification tactics are too many. Let me get my 3rd point. Lala Suk, Lala Designs.
So
The
as it
hats are
stands
too
now, 2 points for me, 2 points for Anita, 2 points for Ruby, and Helen
I said you can flip your hair, tie it up, and what? Oh, better give me my point.
It is a point.
2 points for the creativeness.
Yes.
Hey, please, this is not my. This is not my place of expertise.
Ruby, please turn it.
3 types of lingerie: a bra, a silky robe, and a thong. Okay, I do know this
She got it. It is.
Ooh, thanks. Second point for me. Who's next? Ruby, move on.
3 things to wear to the beach: flip-flops, a towel, a bikini.
You're good at this.
Types of sleeve for clothes. We have long sleeve, short sleeve, puff.
I thought you were going to say three-quarter.
You can't stress me.
Short sleeve, long sleeve,
Long sleeve, short sleeve, or puff.
3 things you wear: trousers, shirts, shorts, bikini, show your stomach, long sleeve, short
Disqualified.
sleeve.
She over-answered.
Oh, wow.
I agree.
You didn't follow the rules.
You didn't follow the rules.
You didn't follow the rules.
Exactly. We said 3 things.
You name about 6.
Three things.
Overachiever.
This is the Wesley girls coming out, girl.
Yes.
If you had Wesley Galaxy design, you would have
This
known.
is over Sabi. We will not accept it.
So are you ready for a tiebreaker?
Are you ready for a tiebreaker?
Yes.
We'll give you something, and then you guys have to.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I'm ready. So who wants to go first? A tiebreaker.
Ruby should go first.
Okay, Ruby, are you ready for your question? I'm going to ask you.
Okay, ask me.
Okay, so 3 things that you will find at the beach.
Sand, shells, and stones.
Oh,
All right.
You find stones there.
Yes, you will.
Find stones.
If you
Okay,
go
beach.
to the Brighton
Let's
beach
go,
in
let's
the
go.
UK, it's a pebbled beach. You'll find stones
Let's
there.
go.
We can't relate.
Yeah.
I can't relate.
Okay, Anita, ready for you. 3 things that you'll see during a marriage ceremony. Let's go.
Kente, GTP, Woodin.
No.
You will see that.
I was hoping for something like Bible.
Yeah, no,
something
no.
like
And the winner is
Ruby.
Director, the dowry they rap, they are GTP. The Ochami will say, yeah, the GTP way, my the Woodin way.
So you could have said at
What
the
a lace
engagement, you see Ochami, you see dowry, you see
To be
fabric.
fair, all that she said goes under fabric. So unfortunately, you
He
tried
didn't
to
go
do
to the
everything.
Laksu design.
You didn't go to the Laksu design. It's great. Well done to the guest. You know, it's for the first time in a very long time our guest has actually won.
Because
so
you
well
two
done
decided to be
Ruby.
honest. Yeah. You two decided to be honest.
We decided to be honest. Speaking of honesty, I think this is a great segue into 5 things. Today we're talking about dressing for your size. It's going to be a little touchy, ladies. But bear with me. Are we ready?
Yes.
It's class in session.
Class is in session.
I dress for the mood.
You
and
dress
the
for
weather.
what?
Just my mood.
Dressing for the mood, dressing for, you know, how you're feeling. But it's very important, especially ladies, you know, to know what your size is and to dress accordingly. Knowing your body, actually taking time to understand your body, which silhouettes work with your body. I don't think a lot of women take the time to figure that out. But once you do, I'm telling you, your fashion game will be going top, high. Take it from me. Now, the second thing is obviously proportion and balance. Now,
Yes.
what I understand from proportion and balance is, you know, sometimes you can't wear tight here, or loose here. Otherwise, you won't show the hourglass. So you need to be able to give a balance. Tight here, maybe loose here, so that you can see the beauty of everything.
Yeah.
And number 3, fit is key. Don't go out looking frumpy. You know, there's a tip that I heard from one of my fashion lifestyle influencers about taking your clothes that you buy at the shops, even taking it to a tailor and making sure they adjust it to fit your body.
Very
Because sometimes, you know, some of us, we have very big bum, very big hips. Sometimes the clothes are not fitting. But when we take it to our tailor, they open it so that the bum can breathe. Then you know that, yes, we have stepped into town. So make sure you're all about fit, because that will bring out the true beauty of the clothes. I don't like this. I don't like the fact that my students, listen, I identify as bootylicious.
Sorry, ma.
Highlight your assets once again. Oh, God. Those of us who have so many assets, you know, our boobs are very juicy, our stomach is in, our waist is small, listen. It's all about highlighting what the good God gave you, you know. Don't be afraid to show it. It's not about putting it into people's faces, but just ensuring that whatever you wear, make sure that they can see what is happening, you know, under the clothes. Number 5, choose the right fabric and patterns. Now, Anita loves them all. Kente, GTP, Printex. In fact, Lala Souk Design, you know. We're here with Kua Designs, and she's all about making sure that you know that you are authentic, so embracing the African print. And of course, here on the Lady Circle, Woodine. My goodness, once we put on that Woodine, Le Creator, we know that we're going to be looking sharp and beautiful and ready to take on the day. So choose the right fabrics and patterns, especially for the kind of designs that you want to do, so that they can stand out. On that note, ladies, 5 things to consider when dressing for your body size. Thank you so much.
Applause. Please come and sit down with your assets. Madam. Madam Assets.
The assets is too much. I can't.
We are so sorry.
I think we need to change Sike's.
We're so sorry.
It's the, let the bum breathe. Let the bum breathe. On that note, Rudy, especially as you were the winner of the game show, I think it's only fitting that you take us on a quick break. So I want you to look into that camera right there. Tell the people not to go anywhere. We'll go on a quick break and we'll be right back. Take it.
Don't go anywhere. We will be right back.
Love it.
Yeah, this is Lady Circle. Yeah, this is Lady Circle.
Many thanks to Yas Sanitary Pad, MTN, Yamvita, Onga,
Woodine.
All right, welcome back. This is the final lap of the show, but let's say thank you to our sponsors, to Yaz, Woodine, Onga, MTN, Yamvita, and Cowbell. This is where I throw it over to Madam Assets.
Yes.
Let's assets the guilty, not guilty.
Yes.
Let's go.
Put some respect on my assets here on the show. All right, it's now time for Guilty, Not Guilty. This is a staple of the show. If you're at home and you have your Guilty, Not Guilty cards, please play along with us. Now for our esteemed guest, it's a very simple game. We ask a few questions and you just have to be honest and tell us whether you're guilty or not guilty. Ladies, are we ready?
Yes.
Question number 1. Have you ever dressed seductively to attract your crush before? Oh, yes. Yeah. Very much so. You were showing the assets. Show me your assets. Yeah?
Hey, compared to your assets.
Listen, thank you so much. Number 2, have you ever worn an outfit to an event only to realize you're the odd one out? Yes.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, what's the philosophy on dressing? Is it keep it simple or make sure you shine, baby girl?
I think it was an event. I thought it was formal, as in dresses and suits. And when we went, everyone was traditional. And I was like, oh, yes.
Oh, gosh, that can be awkward. Okay, number 3. Have you ever been judged because of an outfit or fashion choice?
How will I know?
Yes, I've been judged. I just remembered. I've been judged.
Lady Circle, breaking the internet. Question number 4. Have you ever been drawn to a man just because of his outfit? Yes, a well-dressed man is super attractive. Super, especially the cologne. When you add the cologne on top.
Hey,
Finish.
Director, roll the end credits.
You have killed us. We are done. And then question number 5. Have you ever been trolled by an outfit publicly or by people close to you? Not guilty.
I don't remember.
No?
I can't think of.
Oh,
Maybe
my
not
dad
publicly.
trolls me all the time. Only your shoe, only your hair, this your makeup here. Oh, every time I leave the house, there's some type of trolling going on by
Only
the
your
parents' house. Yeah.
The parents can be a bit vocal. They
Too
can. Like,
vocal.
and you're tight.
Anyway, dear.
Oh, so you call that trolling? Because that happens every day.
That's domestic trolling, major trolling, yes.
All right, well, there you have it. Guilty, not guilty.
Wow, nice. But Ruby, before we go, do you have any upcoming events, any sales you are doing? Any, you know, the sales, especially when you know the festive season is around the corner, so that we start putting our susu together and come and pick 1 or 2 things. I mean, what do you have in the pipeline for us? We need some coolers, you know.
We have something coming up, but guess how you can find out?
How?
Following us on social media.
That's my girl.
Kua Designs, KUA Designs, and you get all the filler about the upcoming sales and giveaways and all that. So follow us. And comment, like. We know we don't bite. Interact with us.
Yeah. Amazing stuff. We like it when you keep us longing for more. We'll go on the Instagram page and check out what's in store for us.
Can we
from
quickly ask for the location, though?
Yes, please. Where do we find you?
We are in Laboni, first Laboni link. If you put us in maps, Kua Designs, it will bring you to us.
Amazing stuff. We'll be stopping over very soon. We said we'd come there for our discounts and maybe to even shoot there. So
when you get there, just tell them who you are.
I'm coming like just this Monday.
No, tell them who you are and just tell them they should just give you the shop keys.
Yes. We love the sound of that. But thank you so much, Ruby, for being such an excellent, excellent guest. We've learned a lot from you. And so we hope you're not a stranger to the Ladies Circle. But this is where we park things and we say adios, au revoir, and goodbye. It's been another incredible episode. We'll see you again, same time, same place. This has been the Ladies Circle.
I need you like I need you. Oh no, no. Loving you, girl, you get the pom pom share. You can know how I want the pom pom share. Oh, I need you like I need you. Oh no, no. Oh, show your body down and come my lover. Make a dirty you well with my love. La la la. I say for my blessing, baby come on, good sin, no be passing, good sin, no be passing, good sin. Alhamdulillah, baby blessing, good sin, baby come on, good sin, come on, good sin, come on, good sin. Alhamdulillah, the dirty part of me, she bringing out dirt on my clean bed. Do you see the irony?